the controversial murder of Hae Min Lee, 1999, and the case against Adnan Syed. In 1999, Hae Min Lee, an 18-year-old high school student in Baltimore, Maryland, went missing. Her body was found a month later in a wooded area, and she had been strangled to death. The case quickly turned into a media frenzy as law enforcement narrowed in on a suspect, Adnan Syed, her ex-boyfriend. Adnan was arrested and charged with Hae's murder, primarily based on the testimony of a classmate, Jay Wilds, who claimed he helped Adnan bury Hae's body. The prosecution's case was heavily reliant on Jay's testimony, as well as cell phone records that seemed to place Adnan near the scene of the crime. Despite Adnan maintaining his innocence, he was convicted in 2000 and sentenced to life in prison. However, the case became more complicated when the podcast Serial, launched in 2014, cast doubt on Adnan's conviction. Investigators and listeners found inconsistencies in the evidence, such as the unreliable nature of Jay's testimony and questions about the adequacy of Adnan's legal defense during the trial. Moreover, new evidence suggested that Adnan's phone records may not have been interpreted accurately. Potential suspects were never fully explored. Over the years, public support for Adnan grew, with many arguing that he had been wrongfully convicted. In 2016, a Maryland court granted a new trial, but legal battles continued. Finally, in 2022, after more than 2 decades of legal wrangling, prosecutors dropped all charges against Adnan Syed, declaring that they could not reliably prove his guilt. The case remains one of the most debated true crime stories, sparking conversations about wrongful convictions, the reliability of evidence, and the flaws in the justice system.